हेलो बच्चों, आई एम प्रतीक। टुडे मैं लेके आया हूँ एक ब्यूटीफुल सा चैप्टर क्लास 11 का थर्मोडायनेमिक्स। हम इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स सीरीज भी कंटिन्यू करेंगे। हम थोड़ा सा केमिस्ट्री देख लेते हैं क्लास 11th का। क्या? थर्मोडायनेमिक्स। ओके, व्हाट इज थर्मोडायनेमिक्स? थर्मोडायनेमिक्स it is the study about the energy transfer between the system and surroundings. What is system, what is surroundings, what is universe, we'll all study in this chapter. Okay, let's begin. Thermodynamics. इधर थर्मो मतलब क्या? थर्मो मतलब हीट। हम उसको जनरली एनर्जी क्या कहता है? हीट इज अ फॉर्म ऑफ एनर्जी, यू आल्सो नो, आई आल्सो नो। नाउ डायनामिक्स। डायनामिक्स मतलब मोशन और फ्लो। हम फ्लो ऑफ हीट या फ्लो ऑफ एनर्जी, द स्टडी ऑफ फ्लो ऑफ एनर्जी इज कॉल्ड एज thermodynamics. Is thermodynamics means we will study about the energy transfer during some processes. Okay, what are those processes we will discuss later. And the substance or एक जगह किस में वो प्रोसेस हो जाता है उसको हम कहते हैं सिस्टम. ओके, the substance in which the processes takes place is called as system. Okay, here we will study three terms. First, to study is thermodynamics. All students will say that thermodynamics is tough, difficult, and equilibrium is difficult. थर्मोडायनेमिक्स इसीलिए डिफिकल्ट होता है कि उसका भाषा हमें नहीं पता है. उसका भाषा मीन्स वो बेसिक टर्म्स हाउ टू यूज दैट वी डोंट नो परफेक्टली. सो thermodynamics is difficult for maximum of us. Okay, now we will study about those terms in detail in today's lecture. Today's lecture will be very basic. Okay, in this lecture first we will study three terms, basic terms: system, surroundings, and boundary. The substance or the space in which the process takes place is called as system. For example, now in a container water is there. Okay, you will start boiling. Boiling is a process. Okay, it will take place in this container. This container is called as system. Okay, आपको मैं क्लियर करने के लिए एक और एग्जांपल देता हूं. इसको आप क्लोज कर दो प्लेट से. ओके, the space enclosed between this plate and container is called as system because the boiling process is taking place in this container, so it is called as system. Okay, बाहर के जगह इस सिस्टम को छोड़ के यूनिवर्स के कितने भी जगह है उसको हम सराउंडिंग्स बोलते हैं. ओके, the substance in which the process takes place is called a system, and in universe if you remove system the remaining is surrounding. Okay, this system and surrounding ये दोनों मिलके यूनिवर्स बनाते हैं. ओके, and now third terms, boundary. What is boundary? Boundary is the line which separates or layer which separates system and surrounding. Okay, this is here the walls of container are called as boundary. Okay, ये बिल्कुल बेसिक था. आप नोट करना चाहते तो नोट कर सकते हैं. ओके, ओके कर लिया. ओके, लेट्स मूव ऑन. Now we will study system in detail. Okay, types of system. Now we will study types of system. Okay, there are three types of system. What are those? एक होता है ओपन सिस्टम, एक होता है क्लोज सिस्टम, एक होता है आइसोलेटेड सिस्टम. How they are being classified as open, closed and isolated. What is the criteria for the isolation, that classification? Now I will tell in detail. Okay, now मैं दो दो कॉलम ड्रॉ करता है. एक होता है हीट नहीं एनर्जी ट्रांसफर. ओके, these are classified on the base of transfer of matter and energy. Okay, energy transfer and matter transfer. Okay, what is open system? Open system means the system from which both energy and matter can be exchanged from the system. Okay, if energy transfer and matter transfer both are allowed in a system, then it is called as open system. Okay, what is closed system? Closed system means you can exchange only energy, not the matter. Here, for example, for open system, the open container under which water boils. Okay, if you consider a process boiling, then this open container is called as open system, because you can add some more water also, or in any other solvent also. Those are matters. Okay, it will allow the exchange of matter, or you can remove some water also. Okay, matter transfer, this system allows the transfer of matter. Then it allows the transfer of energy also. How? If you boil above 100 degrees Celsius, then it will evaporate. Okay, the energy gets transferred from container to outside. Then energy is also transferring. Okay, it is called as open system. It will allow both energy transfer and matter transfer. But here in closed system, it will allow only energy transfer. It will not allow matter transfer. Now, for example, take this container only, in which water is boiling. This you cannot see. Okay. Take this container only under which water is boiling. Then close this container. Okay, with a plate. Now you cannot add any water, remove any water. You cannot add any solvent, remove any solvent. Okay, but energy gets transferred. Energy can get transferred from this body to this system and surrounding. Between these, energy transfer can take place. Heat transfer can take place. Heat is a form of energy, but matter transfer cannot take place. So it is called as closed system. Isolated system. What do you mean by isolated system? Isolated system means energy transfer is also not allowed and matter transfer is also not allowed. For example, thermos flask. आप पानी पीते हो ना, आप चाय पीते हो, थर्मस फ्लास्क के अंदर रख के. ओके, why you will keep the tea under thermos flask? Because it will not get cool down early. Okay, so you will keep tea in the thermos flask. Why it will not get cooled early? Because the energy also will not get transferred between the system and surroundings, so it will be hotter for long time. So you will use thermos flask. Their matter transfer also is also not allowed, and energy transfer is also not allowed. So it is called as isolated system. ये बात आपको समझ में आया हो? Okay, you can take screenshot, or otherwise you can note down, or otherwise you can leave. Okay, now you can ask like this: sir, you have said that process, the space under which the process takes place is known as system, and if you remove the system from universe, you will get surroundings and all. What is process? Now we will discuss about process. Okay, what is process? Process means process is anything that changes the state of matter, the state of object, or the state of system. You can say system. Process is anything that changes the state of system, the state of the system. Okay, क्या हो गया इसको? The state of the system is called as process. Okay, now process can be classified into several types. Okay, now we will see the types of processes. Okay, आपको types of processes समझने के बाद ये समझ में आएगा पूरा process. What is that? Okay, process is anything that changes the state of system. Means you consider the process boiling. Boiling means first the water will be in liquid form. When you will boil those water, then it will convert into gaseous form. That is called as boiling. Okay, now it changes the state of the system. No, so it is called as process. Now we will look into the classification such that you can understand betterly. Okay, better. Okay, now types of system based on condition. Means there will be several conditions in which the process should be taken place. Okay, now what are those? I will explain. See here, the 4 types of processes are there. Many types are there. I will explain only 4 types. Okay, for you for first year the isothermal these 4 types are enough. Okay, first one, isothermal process. Isothermal process means the process should take place in constant temperature. Okay, during the whole process the temperature should be constant. Means delta T should be 0. Change in temperature should be 0. If the temperature was constant over all the process, then it is called as isothermal process. Then second one comes isochoric process. Here change in volume is equal to 0. Means volume should remain constant throughout the process. Okay. Now third type. It is isobaric system. Isobaric process. क्या होता है isobaric process? Bar means not that bar. This is pressure. Core means volume. Thermal means temperature. Okay. Now isobaric means pressure. Change in pressure should be 0. Means pressure should be constant throughout the process. Okay. Now last is adiabatic process. What is adiabatic process? Heat exchange between the system and surroundings. Means heat in the system should remain constant. Heat should not be lost or should not be gained. It should not be exchanged. Okay, the heat in the system should be constant. Then the process is called as adiabatic. Okay, these are conditions. These are conditions to be the process here to classify the process. Okay, these are 4 types of processes. About this we will discuss later. Okay, now you understand this much only. Okay, no doubt. हो गया? Okay. Now means process is anything that changes the state of the system. Means it can change just its state, physical state also, chemical state also, or otherwise physical state, chemical state are same. If they are same also, then the value of state functions will change. What are those state functions? Pressure, volume, temperature, those are all state functions. About state functions we will learn afterwards. Okay, now another system of classification based on nature of process. Based on nature, we will classify the processes as 1. Expansion compression process. Expansion compression process. Second one is chemical reaction or chemical change, you can say. Okay, chemical reaction. And third one is phase change. Expansion compression process. Okay, it is not visible. It is due to some inconvenience. Sorry. Okay, now listen to my words. Okay, expansion compression process. What is expansion compression process? During this process, if you take any gas or in the system, it should expand and compress What is the meaning of of that system? The physical state and chemical state will remain same, but the state functions like volume, pressure and temperature will change. That process is called as expansion compression process. Okay. Now chemical change or chemical reaction. What do you mean by chemical change? Chemical reaction means during this process the chemical state of the system will change. The physical state will be same. Okay. Phase change. What is phase change? Means physical change. Physical state of the system will change, but chemical state will be constant. Okay, this is called as phase change. Then another system of classification, that is based on execution, that is reversible and irreversible. Based on that in detail we will discuss afterwards. Okay. Now some kind of inconveniences occurred, so I am stopping this lecture now only. Sorry for the inconvenience caused. Okay, like the video, subscribe. Okay, in next lecture we will meet. Thank you.